Today we will solve examples on elementary integral formulae. Last lecture we saw some of the elementary formulae, beginning formulae to find the integral of the given function. So the solved examples based on that formulae. Look at this example. Evaluate the following: integral x cube plus 3 raised to x into dx. We have to find the integral. So generally we denote the integrals by I. So I is equal to integration of x cube plus 3 raised to x into dx. So addition of the two functions, and we have to take the integrals. So we will separate the integrals. Integral of the first function plus integral of the second function. Now derivative of x raised to n is n times x raised to n minus 1. But integral of x raised to n is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So x raised to 3 plus 1 is 4 upon 3 plus 1 is 4. And integration of 3 raised to x is 3 raised to x upon log of 3. In derivative we multiply by log 3. In integration we multiply by divide log 3. The next example is sin x plus 1 upon x plus 1 upon cube root of x. Okay, so let I is equal to the given function. Then here addition of three functions. Integral of addition of three functions. So integral of the first function plus integral of the second function plus integral of the third function. Now here cube root of x, that means x raised to 1 upon 3. If it will go to the numerator and it becomes x raised to minus 1 upon 3. So derivative of sin x is cos x and derivative of cos x is minus sin x. So integral of sin x is minus cos x. Then integration of 1 upon x is log of x. Integration of x raised to minus 1 upon 3 is x raised to minus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon minus 1 upon 3 plus 1. So we are using the formula x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. Then simplify this. Minus 1 upon 3 plus 1 is 2 upon 3. So x raised to 2 upon 3 upon 2 upon 3. Again simplified, you get I is equal to minus cos x plus log of x plus 3 by 2 x raised to 2 by 3 plus c. This is the integral of the given function. The next example is tan x plus cot x bracket square. So let I is equal to tan x plus cot x bracket square. Then taking the squares on squaring this, a plus b bracket square is a square plus twice ab plus b square. But tan x into cot x, the product is 1. So you get 2. Again tan square theta, we don't know the formula of tan square theta, integration of tan square x, we don't know. So what we will do, we will convert this tan square into sec square by 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta, 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cos sec square theta. Using that formula we will come to this step. Then minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 and plus 2 will cancel to each other, and you will get sec square x plus cos sec square x into dx. So take the separate integral, integration of sec square x plus integration of cos x square x. Now derivative of tan x is sec square x, so integral of sec square x is tan x. Derivative of cot x is minus cos x square x. So integral of cos x square x is minus cot x. So this is the integral of the given function. Now the fourth example is root x plus 1 upon x plus root x. So how to simplify it? Okay, so simplify it taking root x common from the numerator, or we can write this x I can write it as root x into root x. Okay, or root x bracket square. Then we will take root x common. So what will get, root x plus 1 upon root x plus 1 into root x. So over this factor will cancel and you will get 1 upon root x. But this root x means x raised to 1 by 2. It will go to the numerator and you will get x raised to minus 1 upon 2. So taking the integral, you will get 2 root x plus c. The root of the function is You can use the formula x raised to n, its integral is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. Now let us see the next example. E to the power 4 log x minus e to the power 5 log x upon x raised to 5. Take the I, that I is equal to this given integral, then use the logarithm properties of log. This 4 will go to this power x raised to 4, this 5 also will go to here, x raised to 5. Okay, then e to the power log of x raised to 4 to the base e. So from for the first step I can write it as x raised to 4 only, and for this I can write x raised to 5. So x raised to 4 minus x raised to 5 upon x raised to 5 into dx. So we will divide this numerator by x raised to 5. So if we divide x raised to 4 upon x raised to 5, I will get 1 upon x, and here these two cancel each other and we get minus 1. Now taking the integrals on both the sides, so what we get? The integration of 1 upon x is log of x, and integration of 1 dx, keep in mind, integration of 1 dx is x plus c. Now don't forget to write plus c after finding the integral. Okay, after finding the integral you have to put plus c sign. If you not put plus c sign, you will not get 1 mark, your mark will be less 1. Then sixth example, 2x plus 1 upon 5x minus 1 into dx. We have to simplify. Now here you can adjust this 5x minus 1 in the numerator. How? Here it is. So this 2x plus 3 can be written as 2 upon 5 times 5x minus 1 plus 3 plus 2 by 5. Okay. How? If you simplify this, you will get 2x plus 3. So instead of writing instead of 2x plus 3, I will write this bracket. Then after simplifying, I will come to this step, 2 by 5 plus 17 by 5 upon 5x minus 1. So taking the separate integral, 2 by 5 is a constant, we can take outside. Then integration of 1 dx is x. This 17 upon 5 is constant, we can take outside. Then integration of 1 upon 5x minus 1 means 1 upon ax plus b. 1 upon ax plus b. Its integral is log of 5x minus 1 into 1 upon 5, the coefficient of x. So this is the integral of the given function. Now the next example is x cube upon x minus 1. So I is equal to x cube upon x minus 1. What we will do? We will do add and subtract 1 in the numerator. So I will get x cube minus 1, but I considered it as x cube minus 1 cube. Okay, then divide separately. You will get a cube minus b cube as a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So this factor will cancel and will x square plus 1 plus 1 upon x minus 1. So taking the integral, this integral of x square is x cube upon 3, integral of x is x square upon 2, and integral of 1 is x, and integration of 1 upon x minus 1 is log of x minus 1 plus c. Next, integration of 1 upon root 3x plus 1 minus root 3x minus 5. Such type of examples we solved in the limit chapter in last year. So in that case, what we are doing there, we are rationalizing. So here also we have to rationalize the denominator. Here we will rationalize the denominator by its conjugate. Here root 3x plus 1 minus root 3x minus 5. So here there is a plus sign. Multiply, so it becomes a minus b, and a plus b is nothing but a square minus b square, and numerator will be as it is. Now here 3x minus 3x cancel and 3 plus 1 is 6, so we can take 6 outside. Okay, integration of this 3x plus 1 bracket raised to 1 by 2 and 3x minus 5 bracket raised to 1 by 2. So ax plus b raised to n. Its integral is given by ax plus b raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 into this a. So 3x plus 1 raised to 1 by 2 plus 1 upon 1 by 2 plus 1 into 3. This 3 is coefficient of x. Here also the same formula will be used, and then simplify. What do you get? 1 upon 18 times 2 by 3, 3x plus 1 raised to 3 by 2, plus 2 upon 3 times 3x minus 5 raised to 3 by 2 plus c. So 1 upon 27 into 3x plus 1 raised to 3 by 2 plus 3x minus 5 raised to 3 by 2 plus c. The next example is 2x minus 7 upon root 3x minus 2. Okay, take the given example. Now here also this is the linear factor 2x minus 7, and in denominator there is a square root, but in that square root there is also a linear factor. So here what we will do, we will write this numerator in the form of 3x minus 2. So 2x minus 7 is equal to 2 by 3 times 3x minus 2 plus 4 by 3 minus 7. So this numerator I have written as 2 by 3 times 3x minus 2 minus 17 upon 3. Now we will confuse why, how this written. Okay, I will show you the way. And this numerator is expressed as a into denominator plus a constant. If you put the values, if you put the values here, definitely you will get the answer. Numerator is 2x minus 7. Okay, a is a constant, denominator, that means that linear factor, it is 3x minus 2 plus b. In next step what we will do, we will multiply this factor by a. Okay, then coefficient of x we will add, then constant term we will group them together, then coefficient of here x is equated to 2 and constant term equated to 7. So by this way you will get the values of a and b. And so you can directly write the 2x minus 7 as 1 upon 3 times 2x minus 7 into minus 17 by 3. So put the in given integral, then I will separately divide this. I will divide root 3x minus 2, this first factor and the second factor. Then here there is no root, so one root will be cancelled and one will remain. So 2 by 3 integral of 3x minus root 3x minus 2 minus 17 upon 3 integral of 1 upon 3x minus 2. In the next step, it becomes ax plus b raised to n. So here I have to use ax plus b raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 formula. And here this root of 1 upon root x, its derivation, its integral is 2 root x into 1 upon a. So after simplifying, you will get the answer. This is the answer. Okay. The next example is 3 raised to x minus 4 raised to x upon 5 raised to x. So consider given example that I is equal to this given example. Then separately divide this 5 raised to x to 3 raised to x and 4 raised to x. So I can write this as 3 raised to x upon 5 raised to x can be written as 3 upon 5 raised to x, and this second term 4 upon 5 raised to x. So here I have to use the formula a raised to x. Its integral is given by a raised to x upon log of a raised to x upon log of a. This is the answer. Now integral of cos cube x. Cos cube चे इंटिग्रल कसं काढायचं, तर आपल्याला एक फॉर्म्युला आहे cos 3 theta is equal to 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. असाच sin 3 theta चा देखील फॉर्म्युला आपल्याकडे आहे. Sin 3 theta is equal to 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta. I is equal to 1 upon 4 times. So cos cube, here is a cos cube. So cos 3 theta plus 3 cos theta upon 4. Okay, then take the separate integral. Cos 3x means cos of ax plus b. Its integral is sin ax plus b upon a. So the integral of the given function is 1 upon 12 sin 3x plus 3 upon 4 times sin x plus c. This is the integral of the given function. Integration of root 1 plus sin 3x dx. आता हा जो 1 आहे, this 1 can be written as sin square theta plus cos square theta. So I can write it as sin square x plus cos square x. Okay, but the second term is sin 3x. So I will use here the formula sin 2 theta is equal to 2 sin theta cos theta. Okay, so here 3x, so 2 sin 3x by 2 into cos 3x by 2, and as the angle 3x by 2 is here, so I have to write the first one as sin square 3x by 2 plus cos square 3x by 2. It becomes cos of 3x by 2 plus sin 3x by 2 bracket square. Taking the square roots on both, so we get cos 3x by 2 plus sin 3x by 2. Take the integration, sin 3x by 2 into 1 upon 3 by 2, because the value of a is 3 by 2, sin ax cos ax. Okay, so we divide the integration to 3 by 2. So after simplifying, you will get 2 upon 3 sin 3x by 2 minus cos 3x by 2 plus c. The next example is sin raised to 4x into dx. So sin raised to 4 can be written as sin square its square, and this sin square can be written as 1 minus 2, 1 minus cos 2x upon 2. Here cos 2 theta is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square theta. So sin square theta is 1 minus cos 2 theta upon 2. It's a square, so 1 upon 2 square is 1 upon 4, and 1 minus cos 2x, it's square, so a minus b bracket square is a square minus twice ab plus b square. Now again, this cos square 2x can be written, cos square theta can be written as 1 plus cos 2 theta upon 2, 1 plus cos 2 theta upon 2. Again, originally there is 2x, again you have to set 2 theta, so it becomes 2 into 2x is 4x, so 1 plus cos 4x upon 2. So integral of 1 minus 2 cos 2x plus 1 upon 2 plus this cos 4x. One upon 4 integration of 1 minus 2 cos 2x plus 1 upon 2 plus cos 4x dx. So what you will get, 1 upon 4 3 by 2x minus 2 sin 2x plus 1 upon 2 plus cos 4x dx. 1 upon 4 3 upon 2 raised to x. Okay, so just goes on simplifying it. It is not 2 raised to x, it is some mistake is there. Okay, now it's correct. 3x upon 2 minus 2 sin 2x upon 2, 1 upon 2 sin 4x into 1 by 4, because this 1 upon 2 plus 1 is 3 by 2. Okay, and integral of 3 by 2 is 3 by 2x. Then the integration of cos 2x, integration of cos 2x is sin 2x upon 2. Here we go. This take separate integral. Integral of 3 by 2 is 3 by 2x. Integral of 2 cos 2x is 2 sin 2x upon 2, and integral of cos 4x is sin 4x upon 4. So just simplify, take this 3x by 2 as it is. Then this 2 will cancel and you will minus 2x. Then 1 upon 2 and this 1 upon 4. It becomes 1 upon 8 sine 4x plus c. This is the integral of sine raised to 4x. Sine 5x into cos 7x. Let I is equal to the given integral. Then we know that the factorization and defactorization formulae. 2 sine theta into cos theta or 2 sine A cos B is equal to sine A plus B plus sine A minus B. Okay, so here sine A into cos B. So just we have to adjust the 2, multiply divided by 2. So it becomes 2 sine A cos B. What is the product of this function? You get sine of A plus B plus sine of A minus B. Sine A plus B means 5x plus 7x and sine A minus B means 5x minus 7x. So you get sine 12x plus sine minus 2x. But sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. So it becomes sine 12x minus sine 2x dx. So what is the integral of sine 12x? It is minus cos 12x upon 12 and integration of sine 2x is minus cos 2x upon 2. So minus minus becomes plus. Then simplify, take this 1 upon 2 to each of this term. 1 upon 12 into 1 upon 2 is 1 upon 24. So minus 1 upon 24 cos 12x plus 1 upon 4 times cos 2x plus c. The next example is sine cube of x minus cos cube of x upon sine square x into cos square x. Separately divide this equation. You get here the sine square and one sine square will cancel and we get sine x upon cos square x. Here is also cos square cancel and cos x upon sine square x. So what we will do? We will split this cos square denominator in two terms. Cos square x can be written as cos x into cos x. Sine square x can be written as sine x into sine x. So 1 upon cos x into tan x and 1 upon sin x into cot x. So sec x into tan x and cosec x into cot x. So the derivative of sec x is sec x into tan x. So the integral of sec x into tan x must be sec x. Similarly, the cosec x into cot x, its integral is minus cosec x. So I is equal to sec x plus cosec x plus c is the integral of the given function. Now the 1 upon 1 minus sine x. Okay, so what is the solution of this function? So we will multiply and divide by 1 plus sine x. Okay, so 1 into 1 plus sine x and 1 minus sine x into 1 plus sine x. So a minus b, a plus b, a square minus b square. So 1 minus sine square x is cos square x. So separately divide, you get 1 upon cos square x plus sin x upon cos square x. 1 upon cos square x is sec square x and sin x upon cos square x is sec x into tan x. So integral, now we know that the derivative of tan x is sec square x. So integral of sec square x is tan x and derivative of sec x is sec x to tan x. So integral of sec x into tan x is sec x. The next example is cos x upon 1 minus sin x. Similarly, here also we will multiply divided by conjugate. Then simplify, we will get separately divided by this sin square x. You get cos x upon sin square x. That means cos x into cot x. Okay, and here is cot square x. So take the integrals. Cosec x into cot x integral is minus cosec x, and cosec square x into cot square x can be written as cosec square minus 1. So its integral is minus cot x minus x. So what is the integral? Minus cosec x minus cot x minus x plus c is the integral of this function. Now the next example is cos x minus cos 2x upon 1 minus cos x. Here also we have to use the formula. Now here what we will do? We will cos 2x. Okay. Here cos 2 theta can be written as. Okay. Then again we have to simplify it. Then cos x into 1 minus cos x plus something upon 1 minus cos x. Then you have to divide separately this 1 minus cos x numerator as well as denominator. What you will get? Here this cancel and you will get cos x plus something upon 1 minus cos x. In next step, what you will do? Here, after simplifying, you will get 1 plus cos x. Then take the addition. 1 cos x plus 1 plus cos x is 1 plus 2 cos x. And then integral. Integration of 1 is x and integration of 2 cos x. 2 is constant, so we keep as it is. Integration of cos x is sin x plus c. This is the activity. You have to fill these brackets, these fill dot dot terms. Then this example, sin inverse of cos x. Now here you must know the allied angle formula. This cos can be written as sin 90 minus theta. Sin 90 minus theta is cos theta. And here sin inverse of sin theta is theta. So you get pi by 2 minus 3x only. And integration of this pi by 2 is pi by 2 x, and integration of 3x is 3 times x square by 2 plus c. Now the next example is tan inverse of sin 2x upon 1 plus cos 2x. So here I have one property, tan inverse of x is equal to cot inverse of 1 upon x. So we can use that property. Tan cot inverse of 1 plus cos 2x upon sin 2x. Now in next step, 1 plus cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta. And in denominator sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta. So 2 will get cancelled and cos 1 cos is also gets cancelled. You get cos x upon sin x is cot x. So again cot inverse of cot x is only x. So integration of x is x square upon 2 plus c. The next example is the tan inverse of root 1 minus sin x upon 1 plus sin x. So here sin x, this sin x, I can write it as cos 90 minus theta. So 90 minus x. So 1 minus cos 90 minus x upon 1 plus cos 90 minus x. But it is 2 sin square x by 2. It is 2 sin square x by 2 and it is 2 cos square x by 2. So we get 2 to cancel and then sin square upon cos square is tan square pi by 4 minus x by 2. After taking the out root and the square will cancel each other, you get tan inverse of tan pi by 4 minus x by 2. So again use the property tan inverse of tan x is x only. So I get pi by 4 minus x by 2. Then integration of pi by 4 is pi by 4x and integration of x by 2 is x square upon 4. So minus is equal to pi by 4x minus x square by 4 plus c is the integral of the given function. So this is all the solved examples on based on that elementary formula. Now we will stop here.